Hey, it's Michelle. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my top 3 practical tips to lose weight easily on a whole food plant-based diet. I truly believe that eating a whole food plant-based diet is one of the easiest, most sustainable ways to lose weight. What I'm going to share with you here is very practical, but I think it would be amiss if I didn't say also it needs to be coupled with the mental aspect of weight loss. Mindful eating and habit change are also very, very important. So if you're trying to lose weight on a whole food plant-based diet and you're not seeing the results that you want, I encourage you to check out my online course or work with me one-on-one. It's really my passion to help people change their relationship with food, lose weight, and gain wellness. All the information is linked down below. Let's get into my top 3 practical tips. Number 1, fruit and vegetables have got to be your friend. These are the basis of a whole food plant-based diet if you're looking to get in lots of nutrients and minerals and vitamins. They're also the lowest calorie foods out there. They're very low in calorie density. You can have a lot of them for very little calorie. And when you're trying to lose weight, you need to be in a slight calorie deficit. So these are going to be the foundation of what you eat when you're trying to lose weight on a whole food plant-based diet. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've seen all the weight loss videos out there. There's lots of different ways that you can incorporate fruits and vegetables into your meals. If you're not having any now, a great place to start is the 50-50 plate, where half of your plate is vegetables, half of your plate is the other stuff that you're eating. This works really well. I've also seen great results with people using the concept of the first course, being your first course of your meal when you sit down is a large salad, is maybe a vegetable-based soup, is maybe a bowl of berries, something to fill you up so that later when you go to eat higher calorie density foods, you've already kind of filled up your stomach a bit with these low calorie density foods. This also doubles as portion control without really feeling deprived. And when in doubt, I always tell my clients, when you look at your plate of food or you look at your meal, where are my vegetables? And this can also go for fruits too. Number 2, you must meal plan. You cannot wing it and expect to get results. This really goes for any diet, but especially with eating whole food plant-based, because you are eating so many fruits and vegetables, whole grains and legumes, it's gonna take a little bit of preparation. I've got a great video here where I go into depth on meal planning, and I encourage you to watch that. And if you don't know where to start when it comes to meal prepping, I encourage you to get my cookbook, Eating Whole. I've got a whole 28-day meal plan in there. If you've done any of my challenges throughout this last year, you can use those as a base of a meal plan. And you can also go to my website and get free recipes and just start to come up with a repertoire of meals that look good to you and try them out. I am not somebody who likes to eat very bland, just a piece of lettuce and potato. That's not doing it for me, and I feel like I would just jump off the bandwagon if that's all I was eating because it's so boring. I like my meals to taste good, which I'm sure you do too, and there's always a way to make a healthier version of your old favorites. Number 3, watch your fat intake. Honestly, one of the biggest things that's going to make a difference between not losing weight and losing weight on a whole food plant-based diet is eating too much fat. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely eat fat on a daily basis. I'm not one of those people who has no overt fat because, again, for the same reason, I feel like I would get so bored and it would be so boring and tasteless, blah. Cardboard is not my thing, and I don't think cardboard is your thing either. So I do think it's okay to include things that have creamy nut-based dressings or have some avocado on your salad or eat some olives. I have these things on a regular basis. The biggest takeaway and the biggest key is how much of these things are you eating on a regular basis. Most of us underestimate the amount of fat that we're having on a daily basis and overestimate the amount of vegetables that we're having on a daily basis. So keeping it low but adequate and still tasteful and not disgusting and not sucking is key. But if you're having too much fat, you're most likely not seeing any weight loss. For another great video, watch the one right up here where you can see visually the difference between different amounts of fat. And number 4, I know I said this was only 3 tips, but number 4 is like a bonus tip. This is a mental game and you have to do it consistently. You have to know why you're doing this. You have to use self-discipline and you have to decide ahead of time the direction you're gonna go. If you keep doing the same thing that you're doing right now, you're not gonna lose weight. But if you decide to consciously make a shift and do things differently, you will see the needle move. I encourage you to check out my online course. If you're a self-learner, it's gonna be perfect for you. And if you need accountability and more personalized help, then work with me one-on-one. I encourage you to book a discovery call with me. It's a free 15-minute call. We can talk about where you are and where you might feel stuck and how I can help you. I'm a real person just like you, and I just, sometimes it's nice to speak to someone in person. I have so many clients out there who have seen a huge shift in the way that they feel and eat and their energy and inflammation because they have a little bit of structure, and that's what I give when I work with people. So if you enjoyed this video and you found these tips helpful, let me know in the comments which one you need to focus on most. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'm wishing you all the health and all the tasty food. I'll see you next time. Bye.